In this video we are going to talk about the top 10 athletes with the most expensive cars. So before starting this video, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. Since the beginning of the 20th century, when athletes began earning ridiculous sums of money, they have been able to afford the most expensive automobiles available. What is more closely associated with pop culture than athletes and their automobiles? Since the beginning of the 20th century, when professional athletes began earning enormous sums of money, they have been able to afford to travel the world in the most opulent automobiles available. However, while not every athlete can afford to spend hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of dollars on his or her car collection, those who can afford to do so attract a great deal of attention from car enthusiasts who spend their spare time learning about the cutting-edge technology that goes into these expensive works of art. It was our goal to compile 20 examples of the most intriguing vehicles that athletes have acquired. A number of people made the decision to spend no money at all, while others chose not to break the bank. Unsurprisingly, a number of athletes have amassed a collection of high-priced vehicles that they choose to display on a regular basis for television shows, magazines, websites, and other media sources that are interested in the extravagant property of the wealthy. It's now up to you to take a seat, relax, and consider your reactions to the decisions made by these athletes. They could buy practically any car on the earth if they had a large sum of money to their name. Which option did they choose? Number 10. C.J. Wilson McLaren P1. The hyper-blurple McLaren P1 is the vehicle in question, and it is owned by C.J. Wilson, a former Major League Baseball pitcher who has transitioned into a successful automotive dealer. Wilson is a well-known automotive enthusiast who isn't afraid to express his opinions on a wide range of subjects. Even after driving this McLaren home, he took the time to write a post on it, in which he referred to the vehicle as his dream car. For those of us who don't have a net worth in the tens of millions of dollars, the piece may have felt a little like a fantasy, but it did provide some intriguing insight into the process of purchasing such a car. The paint job is just incredible, and it is something to be admired and admired. Although some may find the color to be too bright, the vehicle itself, as well as the color, is a masterpiece in its own right. Number 9. Russell Westbrook Lamborghini. A Lamborghini is something everyone wants, and Russell Westbrook, a member of the National Basketball Association, is no exception. When he isn't playing basketball as a shooting guard locked at the point guard position, he enjoys spending time with his family and his automobiles. This Lamborghini stands out from the crowd due to its distinctive style and color palette. Westbrook is well known for his automobile collection, as well as for owning his own dealership, which has benefited greatly from his reputation. Westbrook, on the other hand, isn't known for spending as much money on his car collection as other celebrities, but that doesn't mean he hasn't spent a significant percentage of his fortune on automobiles. It's hard to find fault with him for including a Lamborghini in his automobile collection. Actually, given his on-court performance, it's surprised he didn't choose a Koenigsegg as his vehicle of choice. Number 8. LeBron James Lamborghini Aventador Roadster. When it comes to Lamborghinis, this one sticks out from the crowd. The Aventador Roadster is an exceedingly expensive vehicle, and LeBron James wanted his Lamborghini to be a focal point of his collection. That objective was unquestionably achieved, for better or for worse. As far as custom looks go, this isn't the most visually stunning example of a visual masterpiece to be found. Instead, it evokes images of a jungle or possibly a forest full of palm trees in the mind of the viewer. The most important thing, though, is that LeBron enjoyed it. After all, he was the one who paid to have it done. This is unquestionably an example of a person expressing himself in a lavish manner, as demonstrated here. It is understandable that James would allow himself to have some fun with at least one of his modest automobiles, given that he owns a number of such automobiles. Number 7. Derrick Rose Bentley Mulsanne. Derrick, who is frequently injured, Rose made the decision to purchase a Bentley. There must, however, be a compelling tale behind this photograph in some way. In the middle of a snowfall, why did he park an incredibly expensive vehicle in a parking garage? This may speak to Rose's belief that he is no different than everyone else, which would be admirable, but the Bentley Mulsanne is around $300,000, so this does not speak to Rose's financial situation. It's a significant financial risk to leave the vehicle out in the snow. Nevertheless, it is what it is. In most cases, a luxury vehicle that cannot endure snow does not warrant the high price tag attached to the vehicle. Number 6. Maria Sharapova, Porsche 911 Cabriolet. In her prime, Maria Sharapova was one of the best tennis players on the planet, and she was also well known as a Porsche brand ambassador. She snapped dozens and hundreds of photographs of herself in front of high-end Porsche automobiles. She, on the other hand, chose to take a ride in the stunning Porsche 911 Cabriolet instead. You can never go wrong with a Porsche, and this sleek sports car is ideal for individuals looking to invest a little money on a vehicle that they can use to enjoy leisurely drives in on warm summer days. The 911 is also less expensive than a lot of other vehicles on this list, despite the fact that it is still one of the most well-regarded automobiles on the planet. Maria made an excellent choice when she chose this incredibly old automobile for her son. Number 5. Lewis Hamilton Pagani Zonda. The Pagani Zonda is a supercar that is designed to look like a reproduction of the Batmobile from the 1990s era. Ironically, it is likely to cost approximately the same amount that the fictitious Bruce Wayne spent for his preferred business vehicle. The Pagani Zonda is priced at roughly $1.4 million, with some models reaching as high as $1.8 million, depending on the model. The sports automobile has a top speed of 220 km per hour and is sure to attract the attention of anyone who comes across it. Lewis Hamilton, the racecar driver, has reportedly shown an interest in driving around in something that mimics what he works with. Founded in Italy, Pagani Zonda is known for producing highly fast and expensive sports vehicles for wealthy persons with the financial means to purchase such automobiles. The purple color is also a fantastic match for Zonda's appearance. Number 4. Mario Balotelli Ferrari 458 Spider. Known for his spectacular soccer play, Mario Balotelli also likes to show off his driving skills with his vehicles. The Ferrari 458 Spider is a luxury sports car with a starting price of approximately $260,000 and is a combination of luxury and performance. The iconic red color of this car provides a level of elegance and grace to the vehicle that few other brands are able to match. The car has a top speed of 200 miles per hour and can go from 0 to 60 in 3 seconds, which is rather astounding. Balotelli earned an estimated $3.7 million in 2016. This is before taking into account any of his endorsements, so purchasing a Ferrari or two would not be a significant drain on his financial account. Furthermore, Balotelli is of Italian descent, so it should come as no surprise that he chose to purchase an Italian sports car. If, on the other hand, he chose a Porsche, it may have caused some heads to turn at the time. Number 3. Lionel Messi Prius. The wonderful footballer owns a lot of pricey automobiles, including a Ferrari with a list price of $32 million, but he also has a Prius, which might be considered a conservation effort on the part of the incredible athlete. After all, Messi is expected to earn over $65 million per year after factoring in his endorsements, which means he could acquire whatever vehicle he desired anywhere on the earth. It is unclear whether Messi uses his Prius as a daily driver, or if his possession of one is a PR stunt, but the effort is commendable. Despite the fact that he is perhaps the best player on the planet, he has the ability to draw significant attention to any cause he chooses to support because of his notoriety. Number 2. Michael Jordan Corvette ZR 140th Anniversary Edition. Michael Jordan became the first athlete to have a net worth greater than $1 billion, allowing him to buy any automobile on the face of the planet. In this light, it is interesting to consider the automobiles that MJ has owned over the years, including the Corvette ZR 140th Anniversary Edition, which he drove for many years. By the looks of his clothes, this photograph was taken in the 1990s, and you have to admit that this Corvette has a truly stunning appearance to it. The color is stunning, and the body design is just what you'd expect from a Corvette in this situation. Corvettes seem to cause a commotion on a regular basis, depending on the perspectives of those who adore them and others who despise the manufacturer. However, let us put those disagreements aside for the time being and commend them on their work on this model. Number 1. Stephen Curry Porsche Panamera. Although the Porsche Panamera isn't the firm's top-of-the-line sports car model, it is one of the most aesthetically pleasing vehicles produced by the German business. In recent years, as the Golden State Warriors have advanced in their quest to become regular National Basketball Association championship contenders, Stephen Curry has seen his prospects for endorsement deals grow exponentially. Despite the fact that this appears to be a staged Instagram photo, it does demonstrate the Panamera's elegant appearance. If you compare it to other sports vehicles, the Porsche Panamera has a low starting price of $85,000, which is affordable enough that people who aren't millionaires can afford to buy it. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.